Hey guys, and welcome back to the HobbyNut 007 channel. Got our brand new April-May 2025 issue number 5 of Auto Modeler magazine today. And oh boy, I'm excited to get into this. I'm like a kid with a new toy every time a magazine comes out because there's always great inspiration, great show coverage, great how-tos, all kinds of awesome stuff. So let's take a look at it. Bring your model to life with MCV products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.net. Issue number 5 of Auto Modeler magazine for the love of the hobby. Guys, I have not read this yet. I just want to do a quick kind of peruse through with you. I'm not going to rob you of the joy of reading your copy when you get it. But on the cover, we've got Mark Jones' Sleek Beast. Beautiful Lola there. And if you're not familiar with Mark Jones, he's one of the top modelers and a prolific builder in the country. Inside the cover, Auto Modeler magazine offers more than a great magazine delivered every 2 months. Check this stuff out. And by the way, if you want to see what's upcoming, go to the Lucas C channel and check out Scott, the publisher and managing editor of the magazine, and Lucas C do a preview every month of what's coming up in the issue, and there's a lot of great stuff on the Lucas C channel anyway, so go check it out. And if you're not a member of the Auto Modeler magazine Facebook group, head over and check that out because you're missing some great builds that are posted over there too. And if you want some Auto Modeler swag, head over to automodelermag.com and check out the goodies. You've seen me wearing my ball cap. Got some great looking t-shirts. I'm about to get one of the black ones myself. And one thing I can say is, Mark, we're missing a coffee mug. We need a coffee mug, dude. A lot of us that do model cars and coffee would love to have a Auto Modeler coffee mug. And if you've missed any of the back issues, they are available at automodelermag.com. So head over and check those out while they're still available. So check that out. We're not going to look at the table of comments because or contents because we're going to kind of zip through real quick. A lot of great stuff in here from the small desk, and this is YouTube, and you know YouTube has helped this community greatly, and these magazines promote both the YouTube as well as the hobby big time. A little article about learning our history. There's a picture from the MPC National Championships. That was probably in the 60s, mid to late 60s and early 70s. Now check out, that's a lot of model cars, guys. And then they also, as I mentioned, have a YouTube guide to a lot of the channels there. New stuff. Look forward to this every issue. See what's new. And featured this month, we got Just Want to Build a Model. Some absolutely awesome decals. I have used these before, and you will not find a better quality. These things are cartograph printed in Italy. They are top drawer. And the other thing is some new paint stuff, it looks like. I look forward to reading up about that stuff as well. Next up, 3D Modeler's Toolbox. So got some great stuff there. I'm going to look forward to getting into reading about that. Oh man, that's some great weathering on this thing too. Just the right amount of weathering. Check out right down to the metal through that. Great wear and mud on the tires, dirt. Oh, a wrench-shaped wonder. Check out that engine, guys. Y'all know how I love engine work. Oh yeah, I'm gonna look forward to reading through this. And another great thing, like I said, about these magazines and some of the YouTube channels and Facebook pages is the how-to goodies. And then we've got, check out these guys, and Lyle Willits. By the way, guys, I was mentioning the YouTube, or excuse me, the Facebook group. This is posted over there, and I love those spokes. This just good old school stuff. Lucas C and Tim from Throttle Power over there. If you're not familiar with their channels, be sure to check them out. And check out Terry over at STS Decals. If you need anything custom made, he's the man. Mudbug. Now that's cool. Oh, it's got the, looks like the model car garage mesh in the headlights and the windshield area. Oh, check that out. Guys, that's a V8. Oh, yeah, that's a V8. Oh, yeah, look forward to this one, too. Top swap. Okay, turning a 48 Ford coupe into a two-door sedan. So a two-door. Okay, so they've taken the top off of the 40 sedan and grafted that over onto the 48 Ford coupe body. Check it out. Man, that is expertly done there too. There's how it's sectioned on. Excellent. And Mark's beautiful Lola. I would imagine that's 20. Well, let's see here real quick. Okay, 1/12 scale. In the 1/12 scale T70. So, and this is obviously, yeah, I see CAD design and 3D printed. So some of these bulkheads are probably 3D printed. But look at this, between the stance and just the overall sexy look of that thing. And what a gorgeous color to choose for it. Wow. Say it backwards with me. Wow. Oh, this is some good stuff here, guys. Machined aluminum pulleys. Excellent. Got the magnets down there, the mini magnets. Dang, that AC Delco. Yeah, that's an AC Delco alternator. Check that out. Looks good. Oh, check out this engine, guys. This is something I have wanted to do and I have not done, and that is take like the Nomex wrap that is wrapped around the pipes. That's one thing I haven't done that I keep considering doing. But look at that, right down to the weathering and everything on it. That is just cool. That is just cool. I'll probably read that article a few times. Oh, beautiful stuff here. Wow. Very nice. And speaking of Mark Jones and Randy, oh, my buddy Randy Durr. Now these two guys are something, and this article, it says, is the last GSL. If you're not familiar with GSL, the old GSL show, that's the Great Salt Lake International Model Car Championships. And the last one was held last year. And between these two, these guys, well, yeah, here we go. You got some of the best of shows Mark had from 2019, 2015, 07. And the last Best of Show winner was Randy's Sebring Corvette. Then there's the 2011, the 09, and the 1992. Guys, I've been privileged to see every one of these. And I've seen the AJ Foyt Camaro several times. And the work, the craftsmanship are just, on both of these guys, are just off the chain. I really look, this will probably be the first article I read is their take on, or their talk about the last GSL. Unstalled. And the first thing that popped in my head was, you know how you'll have a project that gets stalled and it sits around for sometimes years. Well, the Corvette that I took to the Atlanta show for the Corvette theme, that was one that stalled on me for, I think it was 12 years before I finished it. That was one of those on-again, off-again things that just kept stalling out. But check that out. I remember going to car shows in the 60s with my dad and seeing that old school kind of body work on them. But this is really cool because they've channeled, chopped, and really super modified the body there. That's really wicked looking. All right. Yeah, I got to get into that and check out the way that's masked or marked off for the flames. That's just good old school stuff. And then some ads for Model Roundup and VCG Resins by Reese. Hey, be sure you support these advertisers too. Oh, guys, check it out. Customed, mild and wild. They've taken the old Red Baron, 24th scale Red Baron kit from Monogram and come up with some concepts. I love these sketch pad type things. Check that out, the spokes. Looks like they've used in both of them the original kit engine. They've done the black helmet on that one, added like a T truck bed. Now that is cool, and I love how low slung it is. You know, this is a great idea to take some of these old kits. My buddy Dennis Smith did one with this, and he called it the Black Max, and it had a gorgeous metally, dark metal finish, and just machined aluminum, everything. It was just awesome. And check out the rail there. The Rail Baron. Love that engine. I grafted a chute pack on it, the old school wheelie bar. Made a little change to the iron cross. And oh guys, I don't know if you can see this, but if you can see the wheel spokes, it's an iron cross. Well, they've done the same thing. Instead of spokes up here, it's a bunch of iron crosses. Now wait a minute. Check this out. The front axle floats. It's not attached to the main. What a unique idea. Wow, old school, but got some futuristic concepts to it. That is cool. Man. All right, and then we get into the show coverage, plastic undercover. It's showtime. I know that car right there. That's my man, my buddy Clay Kemp's. Absolutely. I saw this thing in Atlanta, guys. This thing is off the hook. Every kind of detail. Clay and I love to do research on everything, and he leaves nothing off either. Prolific modeler. Great show coverage, great inspiration on these cars that are in here. So be sure that you take the time to read and check them out. Let's see who did this. Jim Drew. Jim did took the milk truck. Looks like he widened it. Got a Z'd chassis and made a car out of it. And my man Gene King, you remember from the MDA show, that GTP IMSA, we actually got a look at that car. Absolutely awesome. But again, guys, great inspiration, great stuff in here. Be sure to check it out. Oh, I love the old school drag stuff too. And speaking of my man, Clay Kemp, check it out. Love you, buddy. Good job. And there's Jim Drew. And guys, if you don't get or have not picked up one of Auto Modeler magazine yet, you need to go over and hit your hobby shop, bookstore, or better yet, just go to automodelermag.com and go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of them. And the Halloween Bash, Allentown, Pennsylvania. That's some cool stuff. Hey, check this out. The visor up here. That's an old stock car. Rear spoiler. What a cool idea. Great looking stuff. Wow. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Hey, and to each of you who made the magazine, congratulations. Oh, love those engines. And I love this segment of Auto Modeler, the scrapbook, because a lot of times we focus on the cars, but you know, it's about when I go to a show, swap meet, whatever, sitting around and socializing with my buds too. The friendships we make, and when we can get to meet up like that, it's just an awesome time, and it always goes by so fast. It looks like these guys are judging here, but still. And these awards table here, check that out, where they use the real auto parts to actually make the awards. I have two that are made like that, and I really cherish them. They are among my favorites. Good stuff. Cruising for the Cure in Costa Mesa, California. That's another one of those old 50s, 60s style customs. Love it. Oh, that's just bad from the rear. Look at those big old tires underneath that. Great, great stuff. Hey, this is from my man Chuck over at Chuck's Hobby Spot. If you hadn't checked out his channel, go over and do that too. This, and they're in scale with each other, the Arnold figure. And let me tell you, Chuck is a great modeler. He does a lot in addition to cars. Cars, I think, is his primary thing, but he is a just prolific builder and an award winner. In fact, I think this was a big award winner at the last few shows, with the Fat Boy and the Arnold figure. Kudos, Chuck. Great looking stuff. Some more of the scrapbook. And, okay, guys, now this, you see the real cars over here in the background. And then you see the models here. You know, the MDA show is like this. You have a real car show, and you have the MDA model show, which is a big one and just a great one, that are combined together. And I super enjoy going to that show because the real cars are great inspiration, and just I love seeing that stuff too. And check out that. I think that's a 68, maybe 69. I think it's a 68 Roadrunner. And then you have your kit reviews. So you have the MPC Super Teen. Yeah, there's the old box art. Firebird. And this is by Dave Armstrong. Then you got the kit review on the MPC Slasher 72 Chevelle by Ron Sorensen. Or Roy Sorensen. Excuse me, Roy. Love those old big blocks. Check out that interior. Great stuff. And a kit review on the AMT 64 Olds F85 Funny Car by Lewis Hicks. Absolutely awesome. Old school drag racer. And then, oh, I've been looking forward to getting a review on this. If you're not familiar with the Mobius 72 Ford F350 tow truck, now check this out. This is... looks like it's out of box, but it's just basic weathering. And I mean, look how realistic this looks. It is literally outstanding in its field. But just awesome weathering. Proper stance for the time. Yeah, I look forward to reading this one too. And we've got Jody Doyle's 57 Chevy Nomad. Always loved Nomads. Love the 55, I think, was my favorite of all of them. But how do you not love that big old wing on the 57? And Chuck Most did the truck there, if I did not mention his name. The tow truck. That is just cool. And then the miscellaneous table. The usual suspects. Now, you know, I mentioned a while ago Randy Durr's AJ Foyt Camaro, and here it is. I'll have to read this to see what the usual suspects are about, but some good-looking cars here. I like that. That's that good old school paint. That's cool. Cool gasser. And again, I don't even need to say anything. I don't know that I can say anything about that. And then Joelle over at Iceman Collections. There you go. And Atomic City Rod Custom Model Core Resource. And as we close out the magazine, Scale Speed Garage adds the fuel, 3D files, how-to videos, printing help, partner discounts, design courses, and communities. So any help with 3D printing, and there's your QR code for that. Well, guys, like I said, I'm not going to rob you of reading and enjoying it yourself, but I did want to do a quick highlight of it. Again, guys, if you are not subscribed or you do not pick up Auto Modeler Magazine or any of the hobby-related magazines, you're missing out, guys. You're going to see some great stuff, get some great inspiration, some great how-tos. So, pick you up one. Guys, God bless. Love you. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.